This is what it's really like every morning though. Unless I leave early. Sorry. Oh, man. Where's my iPad? Oh, it's right there. Phone? Where's my phone? Martine always here real early. Hola. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Fantastic.
Why is that? Think about that.
Why not?
That's right.
Life is kind of crazy right now. But it's really, but I'm here. I'm here, Martine. How are you doing?
Great.
Yeah? No hesitation.
No hesitation. I'm here.
Good morning. The people that get up at 4:30 in the morning to make sure they make it to class on time, to teach, to open the studio, the front desk when they're opening the studio. I mean, 5:25, the Circuit Works' first class. That's insane. But we have insane clients in a good way. They're obsessed with the workout, but they're, I think, mostly obsessed with the community and the family feeling that they get at Circuit Works. And it's really amazing to see people like trainers like me and the rest of the team and even the front desk be so passionate about one thing, and that is this Circuit Works community. And you know, people have worked there for years just based on the feeling of support and family that they feel, and it's quite an incredible thing.
Through boyfriends, through apartments, through school, through jobs, through gigs, through everything I've done, it's been the only constant I've had in LA in the last 2 years. It's the only thing that I can turn around and say, I know what I'll be doing next week, and I know I'll be doing the week after, and like, it's a place where like, you know, there's days where you are so hyped to go and teach, and you're like on the drive there, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get there. And then there's other days where you're like, I just broke up with somebody, and I gotta put my way to go teach, and I gotta be there in 15 minutes. And then you show up and you're just like, you see these people and you're like, well, it's bigger than me. Like, who cares if I just broke up with somebody? It doesn't matter if I'm crying on the right here. It's like, look at all these people here who are coming to like get their shit together, and they made the effort to be here. Like, I'm getting paid to be here. That's kind of like cheating. But they paid to be there, okay? They probably didn't go to their happy hour, or they put off, you know, that dinner with somebody, or they woke up extra. I used to teach the 5:30 a.m. classes, never again. Jen, I don't know how the hell you do it, like on a whim, like so whimsical about it. That's another dark chapter in my life, the 5:30 a.m. classes. Never, I won't even sub, I don't care. If your family died, don't call me. It's not gonna happen, I can't do it physically anymore.
My mother, she was born with a physical and mental disability that impaired her ability to operate at at her current age, so she's cognitively disabled, and she has also an equilibrium problem. Well, my grandmother, you know, raised her and my mother and grandmother were attached to the hip my grandmother's entire life, my mother's entire life, until my grandmother passed away. So growing up, she introduced me to church. I remember, I think I was 4 years old, and she's like, "Jen, you want to go to church?" And I was like, "Yeah, but let me go get my friends first." So I like ran down the dirt road, and I was like trying to get anybody and everybody to go with me. I couldn't get one person to go with me. I was like, well, they're just gonna have to miss out. So I ran back to the house, jumped in the Jeep Cherokee that we had. It was like a 1986 Jeep Cherokee, and we went to church. And I can't remember if that was my first day experiencing church, but I remember my life being changed from that day on as far as my faith in God and my love for people. So that's what my grandmother introduced me to, was faith. And that's probably one of the greatest things that she could have ever done, because without faith, I wouldn't be who I am today, and without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She taught me how to be strong, you know. She taught me what the quote, you know, "Don't take my kindness for a weakness." She taught me what that meant. In fact, she was the first person to quote that to me. And, you know, my grandmother was very kind, but she was strong. She was very giving, but she was very strong. And I honor her and give her gratitude, and you know, I give her gratitude for all the things that she did for me. I wouldn't be able to take care of my mother, who I take care of now, if it wasn't for what she taught me, what my grandmother taught me. When my grandmother passed away, my sister took care of my mom for the first 9 months or so. And then it was time for me to step up and, you know, start taking care of my mom. So she moved down here. She didn't like it at first, but I think it's grown on her a little bit. It was really hard because my mother was going through a lot of pain for the loss of her mother, my grandmother. So it was quite the experience taking care of her, and also taking care of her heart and letting her heal. So I've been taking care of my mom for about 1.5 years now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love taking care of her. It has its challenging moments, but I still have to get up, go to work, take care of her, make sure she's fed, she gets to go do fun things, she has a good life, and I'm responsible for that because she can't really do that for herself. So yeah, it's a big responsibility, but it's worth it. And I am in my 30s now, and it's like one of those, it's a big sacrifice because I've been used to kind of being on my own since living in LA for the past 5 years, kind of doing my own thing, and then now I have someone to look after full time. And she's amazing. She's probably where I get my wit and my funky little personality. So it's quite an experience to have that going on. CircuitWorks is no longer Rafael Varela. CircuitWorks has grown and surpassed the one-man show. It's now become an entire team. What makes up CircuitWorks, what makes it so great, what makes it what it is the team, the community, the clients. Everyone makes what CircuitWorks is. It's no longer Beach Boot Camp, Optimum Fitness. It's CircuitWorks. And what CircuitWorks means is something entirely beyond, something way more than just a workout. It's a full community of people, like a family, that support each other through the process of health and fitness and lifestyle.